Hello everybody, I'm Oscar W. Fitchett and welcome to a bit of history. So throughout the years I have been uploading short films of mine such as Big Bark, Behind Closed Doors, Out and About and Three Hitmen to the YouTube channel for like a little bit of like history on Heel Pictures, and all those were made before the YouTube channel was made in 2013. They were all made around about like 2012, early 2013 time. But what I'm about to show you today is, within this video, it predates Heel. I came up with the name Heel Pictures and I created the brand Heel Pictures in December 30th, 2011. But that is not where I started filmmaking. No, in the summer of 2011, when myself and Gary were 16, we made these little videos, these daft videos, under the banner of Knuckleheads. Spelt very incorrectly, as you can tell by the title of this video. And what these videos were, they were literally just daft little videos that myself and Gary would make. And they were like little daft comedy things that we did, you know, like any aspiring filmmaker has had their origins. That the very first time they essentially picked up a camera and they filmed something, just them and their friends just being goofs with these stupid little stories. Well, these are what these videos are. They 6 years ago, Jesus Christ, 6 years ago, was the very first time I directed / wrote something. And the reason why I say wrote is because the way these videos are scripted is that they weren't scripted. They were these videos were myself and Guy would have like little ideas about like a concept of a video, like, oh, that would be a fun idea, and we would start filming and we wouldn't know what to say before we even start filming. When we started filming the video, we wouldn't know how to end it until we got to the end of the video. That's how we made these, and they were fun. They were fun to make, and they're kind of fun to watch in the most laughable way. Yeah, this was around the time when I decided that I wanted to be a filmmaker, and you know, everyone's got to start somewhere, and this is where my start is. A lot of people will probably hide this stuff and be like, no, you will never be able to watch this, but you know what, I'm building the courage to show everyone my first attempt at filmmaking. But I do want to preface also this, is that the first 4 videos, I believe, they were all shot and edited within one day. Like, Gary was staying around and was like, hey, let's just do these, and we literally banged out 4 videos in a day, edited and everything. So that's why we're wearing essentially similar clothing, and like that's why it's yeah, it's if it looks rushed, it's because it is rushed. And what this is, I'm gonna essentially introduce the video to you all, and at the end of the video, I'm gonna, if there's any like facts or like little stories to be told about the making of the film, the video, I will tell you all what they are. But yeah, without further ado, this is Knuckleheads. And this is the very, very first thing that I ever directed. This is the very first ever film that I made. And it's titled Abduction by Man in the Mask.
What the hell is that? Man in the Mask! Whoa! What do you want from me? What do you want me to do with it? Oh, hell no! What are you doing, man?
watching the sunbake. All of this tourists covered with oil.
So that was Abduction by Man in the Mask. Definitely one of my least favourite things to watch back. The basic idea for the Man in the Mask character, I will say this now, is that it was a rip-off of another character. Will and James, who were former members of Heel and they were friends of mine, they had their own YouTube channel called Go Get Me a Sandwich, where they kind of did similar types of things, where they would make videos more so around the horror genre, I guess. And one of the characters that they had was called Cupboard Thing, and the Man in the Mask character was basically our rip-off version of Cupboard Thing. And again, it kind of holds a bit of a special place in my heart, that character, because it is the first character of Knuckleheads. If you really look at the motives by the Man in the Mask, it don't make sense. The Man in the Mask just abducts this guy wearing sunglasses, and his whole motive is like, here's a gun, I want you to shoot yourself. And since you say no, I'm gonna shoot you now. It's ridiculous, it's stupid, and that was the very first thing I ever directed. But the next video within the Knuckleheads chronology is titled Gary, the World Heavyweight Champion. Enjoy.
Based on perfection, I am perfect. What's the matter, Gary? I wonder what it's like to be World Heavyweight Champion. World Heavyweight Champion? Yeah, World Heavyweight Champion. Gary, that will never happen. You never know. Yes!
Thank you, my family, my girlfriend, my opponent.
Gary, did you just imagine that you won the World Heavyweight title? Yes, I did imagine I won the World Heavyweight title. Yes! I did it, Daddy! Okay, Gary. Okay, you start scaring up. Gary, man! What the hell's wrong with it? Gary, the World Heavyweight champion. Sounds catchy.
Watching the sunbake. All of this tourists covered with oil.
So that was Gary, the World Heavyweight Champion. Kind of the fondest I look back on one of these videos. I mean, I look back on all these with fond memories because I do have happy memories making them. But I mean, in terms of like enjoyability, this one, the idea for this one came with the fact that I had a toy belt of the World Heavyweight Championship from WWE, and I had an actual replica belt that I got for my birthday that year anyway. It was kind of a show off to say, look at my World Heavyweight Championship that I've got. And this was planned to be a series of videos, and we did make another one after this of Gary ... the whatever, and this was Gary ... the World Heavyweight Champion. And it was a silly thing where like, hey Gary, just do this, and be like, I wonder what it's like to be World Heavyweight Champion. And then you get my really over the top acting and go like, World Heavyweight Champion! And I'm like, Gary, that will never happen. You never know. Like Windows Movie Maker editing like at its finest. The line, I did it Daddy, has kind of become synonymous amongst myself and Gary. about like, yeah, I did it, Daddy. I don't know why we came with that line. It was just a lie. I think that was my choice to say that. I think most of my choices for this, 95% of the dialogue choices were my choice. So if you have any problem with the dialogue, just blame it on me. The next video is a fun one again. It's the return of the Man in the Mask. It's the introduction of a character that has since become the face of Knuckleheads. And it's a character that we love truly to this day. And the title of this video is Captain Alfredo versus the Man in the Mask.
Our new house. Our new house. Good to be back home. Yo ho, pirates up to out to be. Yo ho, the pirates up to out to be. Yo ho, the pirates out to be. Come in. I'm Captain Alfredo, mate. Who are you? Shut up! Why can't you be all my jolly as all my shipmates then? Some of us are trying to get to sleep! What? 5:15? I'm so tired eating dead bodies! Alright then. What did you say? It doesn't matter. Just keep the singing to a minimum, okay? I'm trying to do my best, buddy. But I ain't putting a put a smile on your face. I can do the cock and walk. Look at me. Okay then, I'm just gonna be next door, okay? So be quiet, okay? Thank you. Well, that was weird. Sounds like a good bloke to have a talk to in the pub. Maybe if I can ask him now, see what he says. Don't help myself, boy. Got a bit of a limp leg. Bit back jar. Might need a lift. Alright then, neighbour. Just wondering if you want to go to the pub for a few pints. You're not too good, matey. Take that as an all then. I'm gonna go to bed now.
Watching the sun bake. All of this tourist covered with oil. Strung in my six string.
So with that video, we decided to go with more of a comedy route. I mean, we went with more of a comedy route for the last video with Gary, the World Heavyweight Champion. But we were trying to... I think we were trying to be go get me a sandwich too much with the Man in the Mask, Abduction by Man in the Mask. So, we kind of found our niche with the comedy aspect of things with Knuckleheads, because what else would we do? No, but this video, Captain Alfredo versus Man in the Mask, it was the introduction to Captain Alfredo. I can't remember even how Captain Alfredo came about. Basically, all of our characters, essentially, that was created within Knuckleheads were, I've got this mask, what character can we create around this mask? And I think I had the pirate mask for like one Halloween one year. We just gave this mask to Gary and, you know, and he came up with the voice completely by himself. And Gary just became a completely different person. He became Captain Alfredo. It's one of the rare times where he does that, is where he puts on a mask and then he's just a different person. I don't quite know where the concept came for this video in terms, I'm not sure if Gary came up with it or I think Gary might have came up with the concept of like, Captain Alfredo moves into a house and him and the Man in the Mask have a bit of a confrontation. For the most part, Gary ad-libbed quite a bit in this video. Man in the Mask goes, just keep the noise to a minimum, okay? And then Captain Alfredo goes like, and I said to Gary, like, just say, I'll try to do my best, matey, and that was going to be the end of the take. But Gary went, I'll try to do my best, matey, but then he went on and he went, but I can put a smiley on my face, I'm going to do the crooked walk, and then he just did that, and that was completely ad-libbed, not intentional, he just did it, and it's since become just one of the many funny things about Captain Alfredo. So that was that video, Captain Alfredo versus the Man in the Mask. The next video is probably my least favourite video. It's once again another tale between Alfredo and the Man in the Mask. And this video is called Captain Alfredo and the Man in the Mask at the pub. Try to enjoy.
Last time we never got so well last time, but hopefully this time we will. I love this pub where we're going now. It's called the Hourglass. It's in Axel. It's a good place, Axel. Because I used to steal there as a kid. All right, my name is Captain Alfredo. What's yours?
I'm Man in the Mask. Okay, that was a bit strange.
You can have a good chat, me and you.
Oh, I need the toilet. I'll be 2 seconds.
Hello there, Spike. Hello there, friend. Were you the person who ordered 2 shandies? There you go then. Enjoy your drinks. That'll be £1.50 when you come to pay at the bar at the end of the night. Boy, that was nice. Nice toilet break there. Now, look at me again. Cheers, mate. Just like. To the new mouth. I've got a bit of a hair issue here.
It is so good.
Have you got a job then?
It's so magical.
I told you it was nice. That's what I drink on the ship when I've travelled to the Caribbean and stuff. You know what I mean?
Oh, it's so good. Oh my God. Why didn't I do this years ago?
If it wasn't for me, you wouldn't have a nice drink of that. I need just drink it up, matey. I have a good nice drink. To the masterman, to the person who you are. Whatever your name is, I don't know.
Waiter, 10 more balls. Oh, look, Johnny. Oh.
I'm just gonna nip to the toilet.
Oh.
You stop out of it. I don't know if your liver can stand how much drink he has. But I better go home now. I've got a cat to tend. Hello, friend. I think it's time to go home.
Are you sure? I don't want to go home.
No, mate, look here. We have to go home. You're too drunk to stay here. And I've been talking to the manager. They can take your drinks home with you, if you want.
Want to take my drink home? I'm coming home. I love you, man.
Yeah, moose.
Oh, the drink was amazing.
We do it again
I wish
next time
you-
if you want.
I wish human blood tastes that good.
I think it doesn't.
Oh, it's
Oh, try it yourself. I think it's good.
I love you. Oh, Alfredo, you're such a good man. Oh. Hey, look, Fredo, I can do your funny walk.
No! Don't tell them again me! Oh, it's not my fault that I got a crooked leg. That is whatever shot me in the leg last year. Tell them to seize these time. These.
Fredo. I have to go home now.
Yeah, you'll get yourself.
I'm going home. Oh, it's your house, Fredo. I'm sorry about that. Oh, bye, Fredo.
It's alright, mate. You let me drink on the pub. Ugh, what a day. Ugh. I hope they can do that next time.
Chilling on sponge cake, watching the sun bake. All of this tourist covered with oil, strung at my six string.
Yeah, I don't know what necessarily. I don't know what our mindset for that video was. Literally, if Captain Alfredo wasn't in it, then we probably would have just deleted it and forget about it. I knew when I made it, like I did it and I made it in the same day. It was the last video of that day, I think, that we made. And I knew I didn't even like it then, but I still kept it. I didn't delete it. I think we were just trying to put these two real surreal characters in just everyday environments. Like, let's just take them to the pub. Let's get the man in the mask drunk. The first time we ever had a drink, let's get him drunk. In hindsight, this concept could be funny. It could actually be a pretty good concept to have this monstrous cannibal, essentially, as with the man in the mask, and this jolly pirate just go to a pub. And realistically, and again, we could, like, now, 6 years later, when we're 22, we could probably make that into something kind of funny. But the fact that two 16-year-olds are trying to do this thing where two surreal characters go to a pub, it's quite dull, because, you know, you got Captain the Man in the Mask just probably like, ugh, just like probably like really just like frothing at the mouth over shandy, and then you got Gary who's struggling to drink his shandy because of his mask restricting his drinking motion. But there are funny bits in it. I do find the bit where Captain Alfredo is like, "Don't you take the mick out of me!" I do find that quite funny, actually, because getting Captain Alfredo is just one of my favourite characters that we've ever done. With this one, we pick up right off of another series, another video. This is a sequel video, technically, and this, the title of this video is Gary, the House Owner. Enjoy.
Oh, what now, Gary?
I wonder what it's like to own a house.
Gary, a house? Really?
Yeah, really.
My house!
Got to own my own house. Next time I buy a car.
you had another one of those daydreams, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Well?
Well, get on my house, you non-believer.
You're not worth it.
Gary, the World Heavyweight Champion, and the house is mint!
Chilling on sponge cake, watching the sun bake. All of this tourist covered with oil.
This one I think I prefer a little bit more than the Gary the World Heavyweight Champion one, because and the reason why I say that is because I don't know, I preferred my editing in this one. I remember like when I edited this video again on the day that we filmed it, I remember thinking that it was the best editing I'd done. When we slapped the filter on, we edited all the clips together, and then we slapped like random fanfare music on or whatever, like some random trumpet music in. The only thing I do have to say is like Gary wanted there to be a Gary the car owner or something like that, but we couldn't have done that. We were 16 years old and none of us had a driver's license or anything. So either we illegally drove my mum or dad's car, or we had Gary sit in one of the cars, pretend to drive, and just put some random stock footage of the car. But he was really adamant that he wanted to do Gary the car owner. And I was like, no, we shouldn't. But at the end, when he was reading the paper, he went, like, it's good to own my new house. And then I started zooming on him to go in his head. And then but then he went, next I might buy a car. And then he showed the paper, and what was on the paper was like car sales. And the reason why I left that take in, because we didn't do more than one take. We essentially just did one take. I guess that's how we were able to churn 4 of these videos out within one day. That was Gary, the house owner. The next one is a return of Captain Alfredo, and the title of this video is Captain Alfredo Gets a Job.
Sorry, boss. But I was a bit late because I had to park the ship around. My first customer. I wonder what it's going to be like. What sort of film are you after? You're after A King's Speech, which is a drama.
Nah.
And I'll probably recommend The Rain.
Nah.
What about Johnny English?
I'm not a big fan of Rowan Atkinson.
Or I can recommend this, The Oz and Gaz, The Cornish Summer. It's great. You get a free buddy ball with it.
What do you want?
All what Captain Alfredo wants is your service.
And all Oscar WF wants is for him to be left alone so he can pick a DVD to watch tonight. Do you understand me?
Well, I can understand that.
Okay, so just allow me to pick a DVD. Thank you.
Okay. How you going yourself?
Alright, I would like to buy this.
Alright, brilliant choice.
Thank you.
And by the way, to prevent that kind of thing, we have given you a free bodyboard. The same one what we actually featured in the film.
Oh, thanks, mate. I'll come right back here next time and I'll make sure I ask for you. What's your name again?
Captain Alfredo.
Captain Alfred.
Yeah, okay.
Thanks, mate.
I'll see you next time. Thanks for coming. Well, that was a good day's work. Now I need to go find my shit. See you next time.
Chilling on sponge cake, watching the sunbathe. All of this tourist covered with oil, strung on my six string.
I don't know what exactly to say about this video. It's an odd one, I guess. Again, it's just funny. A pirate gets a job in a blockbuster, basically. I know there's a moment in this that Sophie finds just hilarious. It's the moment where after I just go, like, I get really angry at him, and then Alfredo just goes, like, we got that face on the wall of fame down in my living room, just on the wall, because it's such a funny one, isn't it? And for people who are curious what that Oz and Gaz Cornish Summer was, one year I took my camera when we went on holiday, when myself, my mum and my dad went on holiday, and we took Gary with us to Cornwall. We had a Cornish holiday. And I just recorded. It was basically a bad vlog. We put it on DVD to give Gary, and then I got a DVD of it. We just put it on DVD. And out of boredom one time, I just made this DVD cover on Microsoft Publisher. And that's what that is. That's what Oz and Gaz A Cornish Summer is. It's not an actual scripted film. It's just us going on holiday. So yeah, the next video is the introduction of a character you all know. He appeared in A Very Merry Gary Christmas. This was the origin of this character. This is where this character came from. And this character is Hobo Joe. And the title of this video is Hobo Joe Strikes. Yeah. Get somebody. All it's MP. What happened? Oh, it was just a dream. Thank God. Oh my God!
Hello, boyo.
Why have you done this to me?
You only give me 10 stinking pence!
I thought hobos just take anything.
Not Hobo Joe! Hobo Joe? You already know that.
What do you want me to do about it?
You can give me 200 quid.
200 quid? Screw that.
Screw that. Screw you.
Oh damn. Oh damn.
Ah!
Ah!
Ah! Ha. That teaches you not to be a cheapskate.
Chilling on sponge cake, watching the sunbathe. All of this tourist covered with oil, strung on my six string.
I know this is Sophie's favourite video of Knuckleheads. again, this was kind of going back to the roots of like Abduction by Man the Mask, but we just replaced a monstrous cannibal man, I guess you can say, with just a really angry hobo, just a really angry homeless person. Between Captain Alfredo and Hobo Joe, these are like Gary's like standout performances. And if you've seen A Very Merry Gary Christmas, you would know of like how amazing Gary is as Hobo Joe. Again, with this video, if it wasn't for Gary's portrayal as Hobo Joe, this video probably would have been deleted. It's kind of awful, but it's amazing for the fact that it's the origin of Gary as Hobo Joe. And Gary ad-libbed quite a bit of his lines in this one. That's the thing with Gary. When Gary's being Gary in a film or whatever, he struggles with his lines. He you know, even when you repeat the lines to him, he still struggles. But as soon as he becomes Captain Alfredo, or as soon as he becomes Hobo Joe, you can tell him a bit of the line, but then he just he says the line, but then he just ad-libs stuff as well. He becomes these people. He's like some weird method actor in a way, I guess. Now the next video is the last video of Knuckleheads. That we did other things, but they were like reviews and stuff. They were bad reviews and whatnot, and just daft little editing tests. They weren't anything actually good. Like I say good, like any of what you've just watched is good. No, but the rest weren't really anything. They were just myself and Gary messing around with cameras, with the camera and editing, or they were just simply reviews of WWE studio films, I think, or Saving Private Ryan or Avatar, I think we did once. But this is the last one of the Knuckleheads chronology, I guess you can say. And the title of this one is called Baseball of Doom.
This is boring. I've got an idea.
What is it?
Let's play catch. Mint. Yeah. Yeah. Woo. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Woo. Yeah. Woo. Yeah.
Yeah, watch this.
Yeah. Woo. Oh. Oh my God. What have I done?
Oh my God, what have I just done? The cops are gonna go after me.
I've got an idea. Well, thank God for that. I might just go get the pasty. Oh, that was a nice pasty. I might have a read now. Steak and onion pasty. Cornwall's finest. What was that? I don't know. Well, Oscar, where have you been for the past hour? What are you doing?
Follow me, it took me a long time to get here. I think I better go now.
Captain, wait, please. Oscar.
Wait a minute. Oh God, I'm just eating.
Chilling on sponge dick, watching the sun bake. All of this tourist covered with oil, strung in my six string.
Now, as you can tell by this one wasn't filmed at my house. This one was in fact filmed when we were on holiday at Cornwall, not the Cornish summer, not that one. It was like it was the second time we went to Cornwall with Gary, and it was at the place that we were staying, and I brought the camera just in case if we were going to do a Knuckleheads video, and we came up with this idea to do this thing. Baseball Doom, because I brought a baseball with me as well. I don't know why. I just did. Fun fact about this one is that we had to take a break from filming this one. We got up to the bit where I died, and after the oh my god, which has since become infamous as well within our group. But we had to take a break, because this is when I was starting to ask for do another take. I stopped this is when I was starting to actually be like, no, let's do that again, take two. But Gary got angry because he was like, wasn't that good enough? And then we got in an argument over the fact I was like, I just want another take. And he's like, but it was good enough anyway. And then we got in an argument, and then we stopped filming for that day. This one, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this one. I think I like this one. I think I do. There's like a bit of it where I'm like, oh yeah, let's watch up to this bit. And then I like stop. But there's a lot of good Gary moments where he just goes, ah, and like, oh, thank God for God. Might just go get a passy. And then oh my God. So that was Knuckleheads. As I said, there were other things that we filmed within Knuckleheads, but we didn't. I'm not going to show you them because there's no point. They're not interested in any way. They have no importance to the history of our filmmaking resume, I guess you can say. But this was essentially heel before heel. And it was the very first films that we made. It was only me and Gary. And they were fun to make. What can I say? Anyone who's ever wants to be a filmmaker, they've always started somewhere, and they always have the daft videos that they still have buried away on one of their hard drives or whatever. Be like, and they look back every now and then. It's like, oh God, remember that? And that's what these are. There's a lot more things, but I can't show some of the other ones because of copyright material. We use plenty of copyright songs in certain things, i.e. when we film Backyard Wrestling. Those would never be shown. Those would never be shown, as much as I want to show some of our Backyard Wrestling material, but they won't. But that was Knuckleheads. I have fun, and we pull from them every now and then. We pulled Hobo Joe from Hobo Joe Strikes, and we put him in A Very Merry Go Christmas. We might bring more from Knuckleheads into future films of ours, but that's where it all started with me in directing. What a fun start, eh? So guys, thank you for watching that video. Surprised if you watched all of this. Thank you for being interested in this. And if you go in the description below, you can find links to Twitter, Instagram, Letterboxd, and the Facebook page. And yeah, till next time guys, I shall see you later, and goodbye.